morning, Tina.
Good,
Good morning, Lisa.
good morning, Lisa and Tina. Hope y'all are doing well.
I have
And Poppy.
there. That's better. I'm not so to the top. I felt like I was
Oh,
bigger. I so
I'm sorry.
you're laughing at me. So, Maureen and I were talking. Hi, Laura. Hi, Amy.
Good morning, Laura and Amy.
We were talking backstage, and we were like, "Well, what are we going to talk about?" And I was like, "Well, it says it's WIP Wednesday, and I got a gazillion whips. We can have enough to talk about for days."
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Anyway, and I want to crochet through the live. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Change in the weather.
Yeah, it must be.
Well,
So
it's happening here too, because every time I take the dogs out, I come back in and I sneeze and sneeze and sneeze. Yeah.
So I'm looking at this new blanket that I'm starting, and this is I didn't. Okay, so
I'm sorry. You are like the queen. If there's anything more than that, I mean, I would call you, but you are the queen of starting projects.
well, and the queen of like starting a sentence.
Yep. And I'm
It's
the
like
queen of ending it.
I don't know how to do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Bod had a video for the tulip stitch.
Mm-hmm.
And she did a single crochet row or a double crochet row. I can't remember because I didn't use it. Because I was like, what's the point?
Right.
I'm going to do it without it because I'm not going to do one on the top.
Yeah.
So I skipped it.
Is it working out okay?
Yeah, it came out okay.
Good.
But how does this look like a damn tulip?
Well, maybe you need to do another row or something. I don't know. Make yourself big. Good morning, Teresa. How are you?
Good morning, Teresa. It looks like a row of corner to corner. Oh, I was going to log out of Zoom.
Don't do that. Oh.
Does it not look like a corner to corner?
Well, I've never done a corner to corner, so I don't know. Oh, wait. Okay. So the chain separates the clusters that are supposed to make the tulip? Or is that what you work back into?
So the chain is what you work back into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe after you've done a few more rows, you'll start seeing it better.
So here, I'll do one really, really quick. So you skip, not that you'll be able to see me do it because this is an odd angle. So you skip the 3 stitches, and I always go into the back loop of a chain, and I can't do it at that distance. I don't even know if I can do it at this distance.
Now that you want to show how to do the stitch, huh?
There. Okay. So I got it in the back loop. And then you chain 1. Okay. Oh, snap. Well, that took a long time to do. Just to lose it right off my hook. There. Whew, goodness. Then
well,
you chain
awesome, Laura.
1.
Okay.
And then you single crochet. I'm sorry. Then you chain 3, and then you do 3 double crochets in the chain. And you can't see
From
it
the
because my
previous
fingers
row.
are in the way.
Good morning,
Yes.
Sandra.
Good morning, Sandra. Okay. So there it is. That's all I'm showing you because that's just an awkward angle. Whew, get
Right.
me out of bed. So I want to know what makes that look like a tulip. I mean, I was thinking like a tulip, like they have actual where you yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
the flower.
I don't know without. Of course, that's dark thread too. Good morning, HD. How are you?
I'll be in there later.
She's talking about Zoom.
Oh, okay. Okay. It'll be great to see you. Hi, Jeannie T. So I just think that somebody needed a name and they thought the first thing that came to their mind was the tulip. But really what it should be called is a corner to corner by row.
Okay. Pull that back up again. Let me see your.
Oh my God, I did 4 in that one.
Yeah, I don't know why they're.
We can figure that out later.
Yeah.
But it does
look more like a
would
corner to
share
corner
that.
in a row. Yeah, you're right.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Jeannie T.
And it's done like a corner to corner, but in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if y'all know how well I love a corner to corner, but for those of you who don't know, I detest them.
I've not made one, so. Good morning, Candy. How are you?
But maybe because this is in a row, it'll be. Good morning, Candy. Wait, what? Oh, there she is. I think that
Hello,
was
Jeannie
so
T.
neat of Froggy to gift 5 memberships. That's sweet. Can't believe she did that.
Yeah, wasn't that awesome?
That was. I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't either. Good morning, Faith. How are you?
Good morning, Faith. So I do have a finished project, but we'll show you when, because it's a big project. So
Sandra said that she's seen that stitch before. She can't recall what it's called, but she didn't think it was called the tulip. I've seen a tulip stitch, but normally you do it in different colors so that you can see the flower itself.
yeah.
I don't use that stitch enough to, I mean, I really ought to, I guess.
Well, I wanted a 1 row because Froggy, hi Nana Kathleen.
Good
Froggy
morning, Nana Kathleen.
5 memberships and Nightbot picked 5.
That's right.
And one of them was you.
That happened yesterday, didn't it?
It did.
Right towards the end of bingo. Yes, Nana Kathleen, it was a big surprise.
Yep, it was. It was a really nice surprise. I couldn't believe it. And then she gave me a $20 super chat, which she never has to do, but she always does it to just surprise it. Well, she doesn't always do it. She does it when I least expect it. Of course, I never expect anybody to super chat me. I don't want anybody to think that I ever expect that, because I don't.
Right.
I don't expect anybody to be members. I appreciate you all being members. It does help. Hi, Granny D. It
Good
does
morning, Granny
help with
D.
shipping and buying yarn that so I can send out to people. Nana Kathleen, I wanted to talk to you because I owe you those two. So I'm just going to tell everybody. So at my birthday party, I gave out 2 Karen cakes to 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
8. Let's add the other hand. It was busy. And because it's taken so long for me to get them out, because, you know, it was in September and now we're in November, I'm going to just send a box of yarn with with the latte cake. Some people got latte cakes, some people got skinny cakes, and one person got cotton cakes. I think 2 were skinny cakes, 1 was cotton cakes, and 5 were latte cakes. But anyway, so I'm going to send some yarn. So if I don't have any wool except for my woolen hanks, so nobody has to worry about getting any wool. So except for I do have wool easy. Okay. I love you guys. You guys know you'll get it.
No.
Okay,
Stop.
did I search? Okay, did a search on YouTube, and there are several tutorials calling that a tulip stick. I know. Isn't that weird, Sandra? But anyway, so the 8 people, well, Daniel gave his 2 to Froggy, so I didn't have to ship it overseas. But I got to ship something over to him anyway, because I made him an ash blankets, and I'm going to send them to him for Christmas. But yeah. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it's the bobbin's fault. It really is. Premier, you guys, Premier put the bobbins on sale for $2.99, and I had one of the peacock ones. I just got this one in the mail the day before yesterday, and it was from Ola Joe. So I had one of the peacock ones, so I only ordered 4 of it, but I ordered 5 other colors and ordered 5 of each color. Hi, Nana Michelle.
Good morning, Nana Michelle.
And then I went in and ordered 6 more different colors. I hope they're all different colors. 6 more different colors, 5 of each one. So that ended up being 69, 59. 59.
Hello, Bailey. How are you? Thank you for stopping in.
Hi, Bailey.
Jeannie T's asking how much was a bobbin.
They were $2.99.
Now I think
how much was on the bobbin?
Oh, sorry, misread.
It's 181 yards per color, and the total yardage is 543 yards. It's 9 ounces, 498 meters, 255 grams, and it's a medium 4, which really it's a 3. It's a heavy DK. It's a DK.
Goodness.
So I bought. Well, I hated them at first. That was the hilarious part.
It was.
I got this one in the mail, which I honestly, I don't know how many I got. I got way more than I should have got because I don't have the room for it. But it was at that point that I decided everybody was going to get a box of yarn that won the cakes because I got to get rid of some yarn.
Okay, Lacey, she's fine.
And my bobbins.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Anthony.
Good morning.
So I did get a little carried away, but you can't get 543 yards for $3.
No.
Not even in Red Heart.
No. How are you doing, fairy treasures? As you can see, I was fighting a dog.
Anyway, so today is WIP Wednesday. I want to know if there's anybody out there besides me and Granny D that doesn't know. Hi, Tracy.
Good morning, Tracy.
That doesn't know how many WIPs they have in total. Because I know Granny D and I, neither one of us know how many WIPs we have. If Granny D knows, I'd be shocked. I'd be willing to send her a box of yarn if she knew how many WIPs she had.
Oh, throw down, Granny D. Yes, Nana Kathleen. My little dog
doesn't know how many WIPs she has. Welcome to my club. A good club to be part of. You know, the good thing about having that many WIPs is at some point you go back to them and you find that you have. Good morning, Gina.
Good morning,
you go back
Gina.
to them and you find, oh my gosh, there's a hook in there, so I can finish this project because I know what hook size it is, or I wrote that down. Hi, Amanda.
Good morning, Amanda.
Countless, but truthfully, a lot of them, where to go? A lot have to be UFOs.
Yep.
Hi, Carrot Boo. Oh,
hello,
God, I still
Carrot
have
Boo.
those hooks for you, Carrot Boo. They're under the mound that I have on my utility cart that I got for, I have 13 or 14 WIPs. Well, Nana Kathleen, we really can't count your blankets because you were doing like 7 blankets for Christmas. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then you won that beautiful blanket. I think it had snowflakes on it. I still want to see pictures of the progress when you started. I'm not in any hurry for you to start it.
Everyone's saying hi.
Okay. Hi. I missed you, Caribou. How have you been? So we're talking about WIPs because it's WIP Wednesday, and I've ordered over my share. Not gonna make it for Christmas. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. You're just gonna make it for him and give it to him. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think you were putting too much pressure on yourself, sweetie. But anyway, so WIPs. Oh, finished project. This was a WIP. Now it's a finished project or finished object. This is the Granite
Tea Rose beanie.
Oh, is it Grana? Not Granite.
Grana
Tea Rose beanie by Maureen. And it is super easy. And as a matter of fact, it inspired me to do another WIP. I have been very good. And I don't really call them WIPs unless they're blankets, because that's mostly what all my WIPs are. God, these are so tight. If I get any older, I won't be able to open these up. Okay, so here is one bobbin. And then what I thought I would do is I would do 2 more bobbins on it and call it good. So why am I making all these blankets, you might ask? Because we're donating them to Boggy Creek. What is Boggy Creek, you might ask? Well, Boggy Creek is a nonprofit organization that was made up with Paul Newman and one other guy. He's a general, and I can't remember his name right off the bat, but I'll get the email out if you hold on just a second while I get this out of my lap. But it was a $23 million project, and it was all donations. That they got put together and built this camp, Boggy Creek. And it's Camp Boggy Creek because it's in Boggy Creek, which is next to Orlando, or by Orlando. It's a little suburb. So this will be a really easy, quick. It's a cowl, and it's in 5-weight, and it's with these colors. A rainbow color, and then a purple, green, and black. So that'll be a fast completion project when I just want to start something and finish it. Like when I get this bobbin done. But anyway, so let me get the email and I'll read it to you in case, you might be interested in making some blankets for it, because the blankets have to be a certain size. Oh, God, my battery's running dead. I wonder why
Well, while you're doing that, Sandra said she's not giving the great grandkids blankets for Christmas this year. She's giving them by household as they get finished. She delivered 3 last night. Teresa said she loved that, and I think she's talking about the green blanket you showed.
Mm-hmm.
Nana Kathleen said, I would call it a WIP. It will be a finished object when the tails are woven in. I feel the same way. Let's see. Oh, Sandra C. said, General Stormin Norman Swarfkoff, the
Yes.
general that was in charge of Desert Storm. That's right.
Yes, that's who it is.
Granny
That
D,
is exactly who it is.
Granny D says she's crocheting a triangular shawl that isn't a moss stitch. It's very easy 1-row repeat with double crochets, but she likes it. So I take it the moss stitch is your favorite stitch, Granny D? Is it okay? Are you okay now? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm reading. That's horrible. I'll read that later. Okay. Now let me see if I can find. Am I in? Yeah, I'm in the right. Whoa, I'm in the right place.
That's what I thought.
What?
That the moss stitch is, she loves the moss stitch. I love using the moss stitch when I'm making washcloths and dishcloths, hand towels.
Okay. A- Attached is a bunch of information about Boggy Creek and a summary of our year so far this year. Please know that it takes roughly 450 per day or 2,500 per child and about $3 million each year. Right now, over 90,000 children and families have been through our gates since we've opened in 1996. We are a
Wow.
nonprofit camp creating opportunities for children with serious illnesses and their families to reach beyond illnesses and discover joy, confidence, and a new world of possibilities, always free of charge.
That's awesome.
Quilts, afghans, boggy bears, and more. Now, the boggy bears are quilted boggy bears. I don't know if anybody is familiar with them, but they are Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take none of my yarn.
Good morning,
Um.
Jolene.
Anyway, so they take these are the items that they take. So if you do quilt and you could the boggy bears, they have a pattern for them. They're probably harder to make than a quilt. They're the most difficult item to make. But they take quilts, afghans, boggy bears, and more. And it doesn't elaborate, I don't think, on the more. Um, these are opportunities to help from home. Each session, campers and families go home with a handmade afghan and a boggy bear stitched with love. Because we give them away each session, having people make boggy bears and afghans is a top need. Our campers are amazed to see all the beautiful quilts that adorn the bedding and walls of of the cabins and buildings. Because quilts stay at camp, there is a smaller need for them, as we just need some to replace older, worn quilts each year. We also look we are also looking for some volunteers who can make or mend costumes for our theater program. Boggy bears, when making boggy bears, please use our standard pattern. It is a difficult pattern, so sewing boggy bears is not for everyone. Click to view and point and print the bear pattern. Afghans. Gloria,
Good morning, Gloria.
Gloria, I think I got your number. Afghans can be crocheted, knitted, and should be 35 to 40 inches wide by 40 to 50 inches long. And they have to meet those measurements. That's very important. Um, Quilts for bedding. Please use cotton and flannelette. Quilts should be 60 inches by 80 inches, machine wash, and lightweight. Decorative quilts. Quilts that will be used to decorate the walls should be no larger than 7 feet by 10 feet. Please
Wow.
mail or deliver your completed items to the address below. Call me for a tour or drop off items to camp. Thank you so much for your help and your support of all community efforts. Camp feels so fortunate to have the GFWC supporting our families over the next 2 years. Okay, so right now we're helping um, Nancy, where she's got yarn too. Her mom offered to donate blankets, and she asked Nancy if she could make her a couple. And of course, Nancy was like, "Yeah, I'll make you a couple." And then Nancy was like, "You know what? I'm going to put it out there." And So a lot of the blankets that were bought for Sherry K's auction were sent to Nancy for Boggy Creek. Um, so if you're willing to make blankets and donate them, please email me and let me know. I will find out. Good morning, Tiffany.
Good
I
morning,
will
Tiff.
I will find out where you need to send them, whether it be to me, and then I'll forward them to Nancy, which is fine with me. I don't care. Um, or if Nancy wants me to give out her, I don't know if she has a P.O. box or just her home address, but um, so if you want to make these blankets, they're doing them until I think the end of this month. And then we're going to start working on blankets for next year. And when Nancy talked to the lady that was in charge of this, she told the lady that she could get anywhere from 100 to 1,000 blankets. And the lady was just ecstatic. So if we could help out Boggy Creek and all of these children. So when they say children with illnesses, 1 week, it's one illness per week. Good morning, Pat. Oh, you're still not feeling well.
Oh, Pat, prayers for you, sweetheart.
It's one illness a week. And then whatever that illness is, there's a doctor on camp 24 hours, 7 days a week for that week. They volunteer. Plus, they've got 2 camp doctors that are always there on camp.
Thank you, Pat.
And so each week is a different illness, whether it be my brain just went totally dead. Whether they have leukemia or whether they all have the same thing. So they can all relate. They all have been through similar things, or one might have gone through more than the other and can let the other know. I mean, they're suffering from the same thing, so they can, they have something in common already to start off the conversation. And they go home with friends and addresses, and they can write them, and it's just an amazing opportunity for these children to be able to reach out to other people that
are just
suffer.
like them.
Yeah, that suffer from the same illness. So, and it costs nothing, and the parents go for the weekend. So I'm assuming that it starts on, I'm
Maybe a
guessing
Saturday.
that it would start on a Saturday morning, and then they would leave Sunday night, and then Monday through Friday, they'd pick them up Friday. And then,
It does, doesn't it, Jolene?
and they have a Olympic sized pool. They do archery. They do arts and crafts. They do. There's a video on YouTube that I need to watch that I haven't watched yet. There is the website that I skimmed over to see what all they do with the kids. And camping alone for somebody with a serious illness is amazing. I mean, I don't know how many of you did the outdoor school in 6th grade. It was a really popular thing here where I'm from. Did you do it, Maureen?
No, but my kids did. My younger daughter did. My oldest daughter, it wasn't in place at the time, but by the time my youngest daughter was in school, it was a big thing. Good morning, Sherry K. How are you?
Hi, Sherry. Oh, she can't hear us.
No. But love you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we love you, baby. But anyway.
Also stop and think
So,
about it this way. Those kids are not only having fun with other kids that are just like them, but think about the parents or the caregivers themselves. They're having an opportunity knowing that their child is in a safe place and having lots of fun and everything, but this gives them an opportunity as well to recharge. Taking care of
hi, Sharon.
children that have
Hi, Suzanne.
disabilities, diseases, all that kind of stuff, cancers of all sorts. It takes a toll on all. So I just look at this not only a win-win for the kids, but for the parents or whoever it is that's taking care of these kids. It's a win-win for everybody all the way around.
It doesn't say anything about their siblings. I mean, it would give their siblings a break too.
Right.
Um,
That's why I said it's a win-win for everybody.
yeah.
Um,
So I just ask if you feel led for any reason to make blankets, whether it be now or next year. Next year we're going to collect them, but we're not going to send them until November. And if you don't have room to store them, send them to me, and I'll make sure that they get to Nancy. But we're going to try to really hit them with blankets next year so that they have blankets for 2024.
mm-hmm.
Because those blankets will go for 2024 that we send next November.
Well, and also, if you don't feel like that you have the time or that a blanket is, just not your thing, like me, I don't do blankets. I buy yarn and keep my oldest daughter busy making blankets because that's the only thing she wants to do. She wants to be able to sit down, pick up a project, a blanket, and just work on it. She doesn't like doing anything else. So I keep her supplied with that. So now I know where those blankets are going to go. But, you know, if you feel so inclined to just donate, they are a nonprofit organization. So I'm sure that they would take donations.
They do.
So if it's something, like Keri said, you're led to do, go visit the website, make a phone call, or send an email and see if there's some other way that you would feel comfortable with helping them if you're so led. Now, we're not telling y'all that we want you to do this. It's just something we wanted to share with you in case you didn't know.
If it's weighing heavy on your heart, then
yes,
then get a hold of me and I'll let you know how you can help. Jolene, any stitch is fine. The blankets just have to be 35 to 40 inches wide to 40 to 50 inches long.
Yeah.
And they have to be those measurements. So, and that, honestly, I swear that is why I bought all the bobbins that I bought. Were specifically to make blankets for Boggy Creek. So it wasn't like I was thinking, oh, what a great deal to get yarn and I'll be able to have yarn in my stash or, whatever, because they're not a great gift because they're so bulky. I really literally was Boggy Creek and thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking that it would take 2.5 to make one blanket, but 2.5, you can't split up one of these bobbins. So it'll take 3 bobbins. And then I bought white ones and black ones and gray ones. So I did buy 15 more at $3.99. Because now they went up in price. I don't know. Cancer warrior blankets. Yep.
That's awesome, Pat. She says she's made 5 lap blankets and 2 ponchos so far for the veterans this year. That's awesome, Pat.
That is. So
Hello, Suzanne.
basically, I'm talking to people who make things and are like, I don't know where I'm going to put, I don't know where this is going to go. I just don't know where this is going to go. So, if you make blankets or let's just say you make hats and scarves and you don't have anywhere for them to go, think about making some blankets instead of some hats and scarves, because I don't think they'll take hats and scarves. I honestly think it's just blankets. And I mean, we're going to find out more when Nancy takes these blankets towards the end of November.
Hello, Angela.
Hi, Angela. She's going to get a tour of the camp. And it's huge. I mean, it's big. Paul Newman doesn't do something small, and neither does the general. They went out and they went big. They did. And what they're doing is amazing.
Yes.
And it couldn't be in a better place. I mean, it's right next to Orlando, Florida, where it's warm all the time. Might not be hot, but it's, in the 70s. So it's just a great, yeah. Any place that allows chronically or terminal ill kids to have fun is definitely worth donating. Our granddaughter passed on from leukemia. Oh, Sandra, I'm so sorry, but that is so cool that they got to go to Disney before she passed.
And it is, Sharon. It's just awesome how people can come together for different situations, that touch people's lives. I was raised in a Baptist children's home, and everything there was by donation and by churches. I mean, they took no loans out. They, I mean, it was just if they had the money, they did it. If they didn't, then they had a fundraiser. So,
Yeah, and all I do, I mean, you can tell by my size that I sit a lot. Although I haven't been up very long too. This is probably the longest that I sit during my life because I'm up going to the restroom or getting a cup of coffee I'm up every 45 minutes walking around doing something. But other than that, I'm sitting here crocheting, and it's.
But guys, it's been great to see when her little timer goes off that she's making herself get up and move. And that's the best thing for her. She needs to not sit down all the time. She needs to get up and be moving around. And I have to say, in the last few days, she has been a good girl because I've watched her.
Thanks. Yeah, my mom's been really worried, so.
That's right, Sharon. She says, being disabled, I can crochet, and I know kids can have tough lives. That's absolutely right.
I mean, I have and I think I'm going to take it out of my description box that I'm collecting squares for putting together. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Collecting squares. I haven't gotten hardly any. I've made 2 or 3 blankets and turned them into the domestic violence place. And that's another thing you can do too. If you like making squares or you like making granny square blankets, that's another type of blanket that you can make.
Yeah.
Or the Boggy Creek. Because most people aren't going to do granny squares or squares of any kind, because to somebody that just does a regular blanket, it's more time consuming.
Mm-hmm.
I like to do granny squares, and I like to single crochet them up the center to connect them.
Yep.
And then
across,
mm-hmm.
put a border, and you're done.
Yep. So, okay, Sharon, love you. Anyway, that's just, if you live like we're in the UK where Tracy is, Tracy, maybe we need to find a place for over in the UK, a place that you guys could work on things to donate for a special place for you guys over there. So, yes, she has one every Thursday, Sandra. Yep. As a matter of fact, her and Nancy and Lynette are going to be the 3 people that go and donate these blankets that they've gotten sometime this month. I don't know when they're going, but God willing, and them feeling, the 3 of them feeling great. I mean, Lord help them that they don't get sick. Then all 3 of them will be there. Lynette will fly into somewhere where close to Nancy. Nancy will pick her up, and then they'll go get Billy. But yeah, Billy's had and another thing, on Saturday at 8:00 Eastern is the second auction for Sherry Kay's
family.
Yeah, family. The funeral expenses and family expenses. The goal, half of the goal has been reached. They just want to reach the other half of the goal, and get those kids out of the apartment.
That's awesome, Tracy. She said, yeah, we do a lot for charities here too in South Wales.
Oh, cool, Pat. Well, Tracy, we need to know like what a major one is so we can announce it on our. Hi, Southern Flower. I'm super confused because someone apparently gifted me a membership to Keri's channel, and I wasn't even here. So what happened was Froggy donated 5 memberships, and YouTube picked 5 people, and you were one of them. So congratulations.
Good morning, Sunflower. So nice to see you here.
Very nice to see you here. Yeah. And I think it just randomly picks people.
Yeah. That's how she set it up.
I don't think you can.
Oh, that's awesome, Amy. She's almost done with a knitted blanket for Boggy Creek.
Okay, Tracy, that would be great. That way, we can talk about them too for the people. Roxanne, you don't have to put on your red light.
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
Hi, Rose. And then for the Canadians, for those of you guys who live in Canada, there's got to be a good place to donate instead of having to ship them across the border. Unless you want to ship them to Boggy Creek, then that would be, 100% okay. I'm doing good.
I am too, Rose.
But let us know of a good place for Canadians to donate and what they need, and that way we can let them get the word out for you guys.
Yeah.
Because right now we're really working on this Boggy Creek thing and trying to get content creators to get the word out. I'm so bogged down with projects for Christmas and my cousin's baby shower. But for next year, I'll be able to donate a few blankets. You are so generous. Y'all are so generous. Yeah, you don't have to do it right now, sweetheart. I know it's a rough time right now because Christmas is right around the corner. But
well, and it kind of sounds like that they're already wrapping up their blanket collections for this year. Since it's, and I don't know if that's just the timeline that Nancy, Lynette, and Billy set. Coming in on the tail end of what they're doing. But yeah, we have all next year to try to get as many made for those that wish to do it, and donated and have ready for this time next year to take.
Yeah. So anyway, that was really all. I really wanted to just get the word out about Boggy. I'll have more information. Tomorrow is Jennifer's day. I'll have more information about Boggy Creek on Friday.
Saturday.
Oh yeah, because you're Friday.
Yes.
Saturday.
On Friday will be another episode of Southern Sisters. And our topic will be, what do you do when you have a pattern that isn't written correctly?
Oh
So
my
that will be our
God.
topic for Friday.
I might sneak up on board for that one. And I'm not
Okey-dokey.
a sister. Because the pattern that I have in mind is like, yeah. Anyway, so Boggy Creek, if you feel led to make blankets, I get those all the time, Sandra says. And it's not us reading it wrong either, no matter what anybody says.
That's right.
Anyway, so if you're led to make blankets for Boggy Creek, get a hold of me. If you don't want to store them at your house, send them to me and I'll make sure that they get to Nancy. And I'll get a hold of Nancy and see if she wants me to she actually doesn't want them sent to her until November of next year.
Right.
So if you don't want to store them, send them here. I'll store them for everybody and pay the postage to get them to homeless shelters. See, I was doing mine for domestic violence, for our local domestic violence women. But Keri, could you give me an idea on how to calculate the size? I'm not sure on how to figure out the size on starting a chain or a row. Well,
it's going to depend, Jolene, on what stitch you want to use. So if you know that, then it'll be a lot easier to be able to tell you what you're going to need to do. And yes, Jeannie T, because she's in Canada, so she says, so I can donate to the transition house. Oh, yes, that's a great idea. We never think about that place, do we? That is super awesome, Jeannie T.
Let me see what this one is. and then I'll tell you what I did.
Tracy says the one we help out is Thai Hafen Children Hospice. Roxanne said, yes, here in Canada, we have a lot of homeless shelters that need blankets for the winter. That is absolutely right. And I'm sure, really, if you stop and think about it, in Canada, or different parts of Canada, I'm sure they could use the blankets all year round.
Okay, so Jolene, what I would do, because my blanket is too big.
Only if, is it big enough to be considered the length?
Yes.
Well, then you just need to make as many rows to make it wide enough.
So what I did for the stitch on...
That's okay, Tracy.
What I did was I count by 50 chains, and then I put a stitch marker, and then I count 50 more, and then I put a stitch marker, and then I count 50, and then I put my hook in it, and I make the loop big, so I have 150 chains. And then I figure out what stitch I'm going to use, and then I figure out what the multiple is and what the plus stitch is, and then I figure out what 150 is, if it goes into it, how many. Like this stitch was 4 plus 1, and 4 goes into 150 137 times. So
what?
No, that's not right.
No. It should go into it 35 times.
Well, let me get my calculator out, because I can't math in my head. Okay, so I did 150 divided by 4, and I got 37 and a half. So I took, because I don't know what half is, well, half would be 2.
It was 30, not 20.
Half would be 2.
Right.
Okay, so 37. So there's 2 stitches too many. And I need 1 extra stitch after. So it needs to be 148 stitches plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I need 140. So I had to take out 1 stitch. And that's what she's mapping scary. Right? Right, Ashley? I'm mapping. It is scary. And to think I was such a math whiz. Whew. Anyway, so, and if you don't know, after you do so I do 150 and divide it by the amount of stitches per, like, let's just say it's going to be, I usually make extra chains. Then I can pick out the extra chains.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea too. But I would start with 150. It's the math part I suck at. Jolene, email me or message me, and I'll give you my phone number, and then I can help you out.
Yes, Laura.
If you need any help.
Some more ideas: shelters, homeless, Cancer Society, the NICU. Oh, well, now there you go, Jolene. Pat says that she chains 120 stitches for her lap blankets that are 36 by 36. So that would at least 120 chains would get you your width, which falls within the parameters, correct? As far
Yeah,
as
it has to be 35 by 40. 35
okay.
to 40.
Okay. So that gets you this way. And then all you have to do is then make your pattern, your rows, whatever you're going to do until you meet the length. So 120 is pretty good. What stitch do you use for that blanket, Pat? Sharon wants to know if that would be approximately twin size. I think so, Sharon, or at least to go on the top.
Not quite. I think it's literally like just an Afghan to go over, because mine is about this much too long. So it's only, no, it's not twin size. I literally think that it's just a lap gown. Not a lap gown, an Afghan to go over them. I don't know. Don't ask me. I know nothing. I'm just a content creator that knows nothing. But it is time to go, and she uses the double crochet V-stitch and or the herringbone stitch.
That's also right too, Suzanne. It depends on the thickness of your yarn, whether you're using a 3, 4, or 5 weight, or even a 6.
Yep. So we are going to go raid Linda Simpson. Let me
Yes.
get her info out. She doesn't have one today?
It's Wednesday.
I know. Upload videos. Let's go to videos. November yarn giveaway. Is that today?
Depends on the date she has tagged
Oh,
with
that
it.
was one day ago. I don't. Today is Wednesday, right?
Yes. It's hump day. Well, everyone is starting to say goodbye. So, please.
Oh, here it is. It's not until 10. Okay. I do have it, so you guys can
Oh, that's right. New time difference.
yeah. Here it is. So if you guys want to go, you can do an elephant stampede in an hour. Unless we want to go another hour. Do you guys want to stay for another hour? It's been a while since we've talked for more than an hour. It's up to you guys, though.
Oh, Nana Michelle said she had it. It was at 11 Eastern. So if they fell back, yeah. We'll have to figure it out time wise.
Well, because it says right here that it's 5 GM time, and when I click on it, it says, oh, I got to update my payment to renew my.
Some are saying yes, they'll say. Some are saying they're having to leave.
Okay, that's fine.
Nana Kathleen says she's going to be listening while she's doing dishes.
Okay. But it says that it starts here at 10 my time. So, well, let's go for a little while longer until I can't talk anymore. Listening while doing the dishes. Well, let me get, gosh, I could have another cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I might have to do that.
Suzanne says that Linda would be on in an hour.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, 10 o'clock my time, and it's only 9:03.
A little after 9 your
So
time.
I see you, Keri and Maureen. that the countdown clock is on for Linda. Yeah, for an hour. Yep. Well, so let's do WIP Wednesday.
Well,
So you
thank you,
saw one.
Sunflower, for stopping by.
Yes, Sunflower. Enjoy your membership.
Well, thank you, Suzanne.
So you saw this one and you saw my green one. My green one's, or my peacock one, is as done as it can get. This one I'm working on with these colors. And then I might as well show my whips while we're sitting around. Then I have this one that's done in this is similar to the one that I'm doing, except for it doesn't have any texture.
Uh-huh.
And it's done in the Red Heart Ombre purple. And then I have to unbury the one I have here.
Tiffany says, so since we're going to hang out for a bit longer, has anyone in here made the Jen Ivy top? No, Tiff, I haven't. Sorry, I got to get my hair up off my neck.
I got to roll this back up.
What kind of top is it, Tiffany?
Welcome back.
Hello, Cindy D. Welcome back, sweetie. Whew. Trying to figure out how much fine number one weight yarn I would need for it. Whose pattern is it, Tiff?
Oh, I don't know what I did with my hook. Oh, there it is. Then I have this one. That's
Ooh, look at that one, guys. Isn't it pretty?
The pink ombre.
I love that stitch.
And
it's their wild and free top. I purchased the pattern last night and there was no yardage for the amount of What?
See, I don't like that.
I don't either. Wow.
I love that bag you have, Keri. The elephant one or the rainbow one? Oh, tired. I'm not tired. Those are wake up yawns. I went to bed yesterday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I didn't wake up until 7:20 this morning. All of them. Oh, I love your bags. I didn't see the S. It's Jen Reeves and Ivy B who made the pattern. Oh.
It's
called The Wild and Free on Ravelry. You know what I would do is I would get a hold of Ivy or Jen and ask them let them know that it doesn't have that, because they probably didn't think to put that in. You know, it's as someone who's never written a pattern before, I imagine that it's hard to remember everything that needs to go in your first pattern unless you're following like a cheat sheet.
I have my own made up template. This might help you, Tiffany. It says it's 48% viscose, 28% polyester, and 24% elastane. So they're using a specific yarn. Of course, they didn't tell you the brand name, which I'm sure they're leaving it open to you to, choose your own brand. But anything that has that combination will give you the drape and the texture and fit of the pattern that they wrote. Trying to see if there's anything else here for you. That was in the description.
That is many hours to sleep. And I slept. I didn't wake up.
Yeah, that's
Lala would be proud of me. So what is everybody working on? We've got all my whips. I still have my whatchamacallit whip that I was going to donate it for Sherry's auction, but it's not going to be done in time. So I think I'm going to just finish it and give it to my grandniece.
Tiffany said she did email them. If she doesn't hear back by tomorrow night, she'll probably see Jen on a live that she normally goes to on Thursday evenings. Excuse me.
Well, I could call Jen, and I do have Jen's phone number. I could call her and ask her. Maybe she's not working, and she could come up and answer some questions.
Well, then give her a ring-a-ding.
I will. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Oh, somebody called me from Eugene.
Hi, this message is for Keri Shirk. My name is Rico. I'm calling from Emotion, the wheelchair company. I'm calling because I want to schedule an evaluation so we can evaluate you for your new power wheelchair.
I don't want a power wheelchair.
Wednesday, November 23rd at 3 p.m. If you want to give me a call back so I can give you the address of where your evaluation will take place. My direct phone number is 478-221-7414. Thank you. Bye-bye.
People are so really, seriously, give me a break. About that, Gina.
Yes, Gina.
Hey, Jen, it's Keri. Keri the Yarny I was just wondering. I've got a couple people asking about your pattern that you wrote, you and Ivy, and I'm going to be on for 45 more minutes, and I was wondering if you wanted to come up and answer some questions or call me back and answer a few questions. I just thought since I have your number, I'd call you and ask you. Anyway, I miss you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. She probably
Well, that's awesome, Jeannie. She says she's going to order some bobbins and work on making blankets this winter. That's awesome.
Yeah, the bobbins are $3.99 now, I think.
Well, still, even at $4, that's still a good deal.
Oh my God, my back hurts so bad. My back finally hurts more than my knee.
Oh, no.
No, that's good.
Okay. Let's see. Jeannie said, oh, I said try, no promises. Sandra D wants to know, where did you get the bobbins?
Premier.
Okay.
I'm looking them up right now to see how much they are. They're still $3.99. No mail? No. Nobody loves me. And as it looks, there are not any that aren't available.
So they still
Bye,
have plenty.
Laura. See you later. And I ordered, this is I hope I ordered that one. I'm not sure I did. Oh no. I better order some of those. Oh, this is a final sale too. Let me see how much. I'm going to order 2 and see. I wonder why Premier only ships to the U.S. I don't know. Keri's going shopping. Well, I want this.
It's not shopping. It's going down the rabbit hole.
I want this color, and I don't think I ordered it.
I thought you did. Right after you got it? Didn't you make an order in the last couple of days?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Maybe you were talking about it then.
Okay, let's see how much this will cost me in shipping. $7.89.
Hello, Yarn Nut. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm down the rabbit hole.
Tiffany says, ooh, speaking of purchasing yarn, I made my first Hobie purchase on Monday. I'm super excited. I got the shipping info just this morning. Woo woo!
Not much. What are you doing? Are you working? So one of the girls was asking how much yardage it takes to make that top. Okay, it's a wrap. Mm-hmm. Okay, so hold on just a second. Tiffany, Ivy used It's a Wrap, which is a 1 weight. She used a 4mm hook, and she used not quite all of 2 cakes. Thank you so much, sweetie. And Jen used Nordica size 3. Go ahead. And she used not all of 3 skeins. And she used a 5 or a 6. She doesn't remember which one. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Yep. You have a great day. Okay. Bye-bye. That was really sweet of her to call back.
Yeah.
Tiffany, did you get that?
Roxanne says, doesn't Premier know that we Canadians are always cold and we need them to ship their yarn to keep us warm? I'm just saying. You would think they'd want to ship everywhere. I mean, Canadians like to crochet too, don't they?
Yeah. Okay, you're welcome, sweetie.
Yarn Nut is asking if you saw the email she sent you a couple of days ago.
No, yeah, I didn't. I'll have to go look.
What?
They're going to charge me $13 in shipping. That's cost more than the yarn. I'm going to look right now. Okay. Email.
Shipping and custom fees to Canada from the U.S. are very high. Well, that's probably why. She says, please look for it. It's a reminder for something. Thanks.
There it is. I thought I used that. I didn't use it?
Whoops.
Huh. How do we find out if
I don't show that it was used. Yarnut also says any order over $60 gets really high custom fees from the Canadian government. Wow. Sharon said, Sharon. I'm just going to say Sharon because there's only one in here right now. She ordered 16 blues and reds, and they should be here tomorrow. Woo! Man, Yarn Nut, that's crazy.
From Yarn Nut with free project bag. Oh, see, that's what. Now, where's my. Okay. I really thought I used this.
Jeannie said she just ordered 34 bobbins. What colors did you order, Jeannie?
Free to the buyer.
No, the fee is to the buyer.
Oh, fee to the buyer.
Yeah.
Definitely not used. Okay. Statewide 10% off order throughout use fall 22. Okay, I'm not about that. Fall 22. Oh, okay. God. Bus.
Okay, Jeannie, 4 black and 4 white for the borders does not add up to 34 bobbins. And Sandra D wants to know who's making large project bags lately.
Um, uh, Bridget makes large ones, and so does Rita, if you specify that you want a large one.
Yeah, but she is sick right now, so she's only working on, or will be working on, those that she has to still get done and out, but she's not working at them on the moment at the moment because she has the flu and she doesn't want to get any germs on the fabric. Yarn Nut says you won't be able to use both coupons together, so I will add the 10% coupon after you place the order.
Then I have to pay for shipping.
Okay, Jolene, well, you have a great time and enjoy having your grandson.
Go back one. I should have just told her that. Okay, this is perfect. This will come out perfect. I'm just ordering you can just, that's perfect. Okay. You don't have to add it. You don't have to add 10% off, sweetheart. It's okay. I'm still only using 119.85, and we'll just call it even, okay?
Woo, Jeannie T. She ordered 4 black and 4 white, along with 3 each of a lime green, a blue moon, a peacock, a deep sea, tulip wood, and nighttime. Free shipping all for $88. Woo! I love that tulip wood. That is so pretty.
It says that the coupon code has already been used. Okay, you're so sweet.
So let me fix it.
Okay, let me make sure that I put in the right coupon code.
Oh, you already have 2. Well, that's nice.
Yep, I did.
So you're going to make blankets with all that yarn there, Jeannie?
Okay, Gia, just remember that this is all for blankets. Just keep that in mind.
Well, that's what you ordered yours for.
Well, no, I ordered mystery bags.
Oh, okay.
So she can surprise me with yarn.
Gotcha. Jeannie D said maybe. Sandra D, I will not order more yarn. I will not order more yarn. I will not order more yarn. Well, Sandra, I have been up here since the middle of June in Ohio with my husband. We're originally from Texas, and he's working on a project here. So I brought 3 of the largest vacuum seal bags that I could find at Home Depot, full of yarn.
The tulip wood is really pretty.
I love the tulip wood. It is gorgeous. But did that keep me from ordering more yarn? Oh no. No, 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 no. Or stopping in at Walmart and seeing how much ombre I can pick up at a time. I mean, mandalas I can pick up at a time. Because mandalas are my yarn. I love all of the mandala line except the ones with the sequins. I do not like sequins. Jeannie T said, not the lime green and the tulip wood. That's the first yarn that you've ordered this year, except for the Sharon yarn. Oh my goodness, Jeannie. You have willpower.
Okay.
Did you see Yarn Nut said to try again?
Yeah. But now it says, why does it say why didn't that come off of what I owed?
Because you don't have any room for any more yarn. Okie dokies.
No.
Yes, now I do love me some Caron cakes.
Oh, the shipping doesn't come off of what I owe. Okay. I have to pay for shipping. Whoops. Let me amend this really
All right.
quick.
What weight are the mandalas? A 2 or a 3? Most of the ones I get are 4. They do have some 3s. Yeah. Well, hello, Linda. How are you? She says, hi, Keri and Maureen. Hope you're both well and have a wonderful life. Just popped in to leave a thumbprint. That's awesome, Linda, because we were going to make a raid about 30 minutes ago over to your place, but forgot about the time change. So we're just hanging out until it's time to come to your house.
That's right. Okay. Information. Cart. Go to cart. Oh, I go to cart.
Okay, did you read Yarn Nut? She said either that or do less yarn, and I will apply the coupon to shipping and not charge the card.
No, that's okay. I got it. I got it.
Linda says, thank you so much. Yes, our clocks went back on Sunday.
Yeah, we're rating you. We're just sitting here passing the time while I order yarn. And I'm glad that this happened now because starting the beginning of the year, I'm not ordering yarn.
Mark that down, folks. November 2nd, 2022. Keri said, and we're going to see how long that lasts starting January the 1st.
I'm going to try really hard. I mean, if I need yarn for a project, that's different, but I'm not.
No, you need to go yarn shopping in your room.
No, if I have the neon colors, stripes.
Uh-huh.
So Keri says, okay, Gia, thank you, sweetheart. I got it. I'll take. Oh, Linda, are you live right now? Oh, no, in 30 minutes. Okay.
She's ordering.
Yeah.
Linda wants to know what yarn you're ordering.
I had a gift card from Gia the Yarn Nut, and I guess I forgot all about it. And so,
hey there, sweet friend.
And so I ordered 6 mystery bags. And so just remember that I'm making blankets for Boggy Creek.
Hi everyone.
So you can do whatever you want for the 6 mystery bags. Just I know you'll take good care of me.
Hi everyone.
Everybody's saying hi to our froggy girl.
Hi.
Thank you, Gia. Love you. I really thought I did that. Maybe I
You're
started
welcome.
the order but never finished it.
That could have happened.
Well, hello, hello, hello. I love you all. It's good to see you.
The royal frogness.
I am. I'm the royal frogginess.
The
Yeah,
royal
speaking
frog-
of that, I missed my little all hail to the frog from this past Saturday's
Whoa, hold that thought.
I
Do we
forgot
have
to
it
put
on
it in
here?
there.
I don't
I
know.
forgot it.
You forgot it.
I
Oh,
forgot to put it in the video.
is that not cute?
I forgot to stick it in the
In the
froggy.
video? Yeah, I know.
Hi, everyone. Hi,
So,
Linda.
Linda, sweetheart, I was talking to Miss T or Ms. T. I always never could get those, whatever they are, right. I was horrible at English. Anyway, because we're doing a Boggy Creek blanket drive, and we're going to try to get as many content creators involved in the United States because it's a United States nonprofit organization. Not
Hi,
that
Teresa.
people out of the United States can't participate. I was just thinking that it would be kind of silly when you guys could donate to a local organization
Yes.
closer to you guys instead of having to pay all that shipping. And so I was asking Tracy to get me some information of organizations that you guys could donate to so I could let
Make a shout
everybody
out.
know that's in the UK where they could donate to, and people who are in Sweden where they could donate to. Suzanne could do that for me, or Rita could get me that information. That way, we don't just talk about one. Y'all, please remember to get your ice yarn from YarnNet. Yeah, that's
That's
probably what I'm
right.
going to get is ice yarn. I can't wait.
I get my yarn from my yarn nut, just saying. Gia is spectacular.
I can't wait to get some Saber. My hubby says no when I want to buy yarn unless it's specific project for granddarlings. He otherwise says use what you got. He just doesn't comprehend want for yarn because it's so pretty. Well, I'm going to put together a pretty box for you, and you can tell him that you didn't pay for it.
I have the same type hubby there, Nana Kathleen. Anytime I want to buy yarn, he says, well, what is it for? Well, I have this dress pattern for Lilia or for McKenna. And he says, okay.
That's one of the grandgirls.
That's one of the grandgirls.
Well, I tell hubby I want the yarn, and when he says, what's it for? And I tell him, oh, well, what about those tools you bought?
Uh-huh. I do that a lot too. In fact, in my house now, we have this deal. If hubby spends $300 on a rifle, Warren gets to spend $300 on yarn.
Hubby doesn't really ask me. He lets me do what I want. Just saying.
Yeah, Jason doesn't really
say anything.
Mm-mm. Until he gets to carrying in these bobbins, then he might have some say.
No yarn this month, but except for the subscriptions. No yarn. No money. Too many bills.
My hubby is an enabler. Jason used to be a really, really, really bad enabler. Jennifer, you look great today.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. My doctor said that too.
Good.
He told me I look great.
Good.
Mhm. Then you read my test results.
I never heard another word about my shoes.
Mm. Don't worry, that's the pump. Oh,
You know what? I ought to bring up his guitar collection as well. One man, 5 guitars. He only has 2 hands. Even if you laid them on the bed or a tabletop, you can only do 2 at one time. Really only
Mhm.
one because you need both hands. But
it's the Kraken.
oh yes,
Leslie of the Corn made this hat for me.
Leslie of the Corn is not here.
no,
No, she's out for the day.
She is out for today and tomorrow. She unfortunately had a funeral to go to today, but her husband's birthday is tomorrow, so I don't expect her tomorrow either.
Nope.
nope.
Nice. Nice.
Oh wow, Nana Kathleen,
That's
That's
awesome.
cool.
we may have to talk.
Yeah.
That is cool.
He was up in Michigan, going to be, well, it's been 2 summers ago now. And he found a man up there that built guitars. And so he had one made for himself and for my grandson, Warren, because he plays.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he was really excited to find someone that actually made guitars because he could have this one built specific for him.
I'd get up and do it, but I'm live for another 15 minutes. I get another cup of coffee.
Whoop whoop.
Except for I'm not getting up and doing it, which means I'm sitting here for 2 more hours. Or 12. For 2 hours, I mean, without moving, which isn't good.
No, but you can get up and move.
Yeah, just camera and
Yeah, there you
go
go.
do a jig. Just saying.
Oh, well, does your grandson make guitars?
Angie. Except for when it's on clearance, he says, clear the shelves.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't say clear the shelves. Mine says, where are you going to put it?
Well, mine doesn't even ask that anymore. He knows better.
Joey does ask where I'm going to put it.
What are you cutting up?
Me?
Maureen? Yeah.
Well, making this little jacket. And I put let's just say I didn't pay attention to which way the arms were going. And I had one going this way and one going that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go. Again. That's okay. If it's the only mistake I make, then I'll be doing good.
Oh, God.
Tracy.
Oh, Tracy, you sweetheart.
Tracy is amazing. Let's just say that. This is for Tracy.
This is for Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. You're so sweet. So kind.
Oh, Sandra. I would love to help you choose. She has to buy more yarn. She has very little yarn.
I'll live vicariously through you.
Yes. That's why I said I would help her. I would help her pick and choose. Well, Nana Kathleen, you'll have to share pictures sometime.
Yeah, I can't buy any. So. Oops.
But she said you can.
Whoop whoop. When we going shopping?
Maureen's really good at shopping. She'll go in, but she won't get anything unless it's on clearance.
Or a good sale. I won't
Or a
pass
good
up a good
sale.
sale.
Me,
Yeah.
I don't. I go into Hobby
You don't worry
Lobby and
about
it's
it?
never the 30% off week.
Oh well, now yeah, I hit the 30% off week. And what's nice now is,
Can you still smell the candle?
are you all excited for Black Yarn Friday sales? Yes, ma'am, I am.
I'm not shopping that day.
You're not? Are you sure?
Yeah, I think that I'm not.
Huh. Think so.
It's not the end of the year though.
That's why. Froggy, write this down. November 2nd, 2022. Keri said at the beginning of the year. Did you hear that? Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of the year, what now?
She's
No,
not
I just heard her
back.
say she wasn't shopping Black Friday.
Oh, no. She said at the beginning of the year she was not going to buy any yarn.
Except for my prescription boxes. My
That's still
prescription
buying
boxes.
yarn.
Right.
Well, I might cancel those too. You never know.
Yep.
You need to watch out for
Sandra
that one.
says, I need help with something. My printer won't work. I need to get the Amazing Grace shawl pattern. Can anyone help me? Well, I don't have a printer where I'm at. I'm having to read it off my computer.
Can somebody send her the pattern?
Somebody print it and send it to her.
$3.49. I got no money.
I can. That was Sandra. I can send it to her.
I don't. Do you have it downloaded on your computer, Sandra?
Oh, wonderful, Tracy. That's going to be a great advent.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting that.
That I would have loved.
Okay, sweetie, we'll be there in a bit.
Love you, Linda.
In about 11 minutes. Love you.
Bye, Linda. Oh, you have it downloaded on your phone. Woo! Do you have a computer or laptop?
And she's probably using her phone, hon.
Oh, that's right. Sandra SC said you can print it at the library. That's right. I forgot about that. She says she has a laptop. Can you message Keri in Messenger your email address? Or yeah.
I have Sandra's email. I can send her an email with it.
Okay, Sandra D, she'll send it to you through email. And that way you can download it onto your laptop. But yeah, you can also get it printed at your public library, especially if it's in an email,
Okay. Let's go. Oh, I gotta go down. Open this. open my email. Okay. Oh, you know what? She emailed. Oh, yeah, she emailed this one.
Fairy Treasures is asking Pat, where did you find out about the $3.49 for Red Heart at Joann's?
What the heck?
Oh, there it is.
Uh, why won't this go? Why won't this go down further?
I don't know.
Oh, no, we don't want that.
Yeah, Pat said that she gets a brochure from Joann's, and I think that's the one that
That's what I just held up.
Froggy just showed. So for those of you that may not have been in here a little bit ago, on Friday, Connie with All Handmade and myself will be at the regular time, 11 Eastern, for Southern Sisters. So I hope all of you will join us.
Yes.
Good morning, sweet Connie.
Hi, Connie.
Hi, Connie. I'm trying to find
11 o'clock Eastern, Sandra.
Tomorrow, we will be at Froggy One and Knitting at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
On Friday, we will be over at My Crochet Story at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Me and my little cohort, Connie, for Southern Sisters. We'll have a reminder up starting later this afternoon so that hopefully everyone who is tuned to my channel and Connie's channel, and if you don't mind spreading the word, the more the merrier.
Sandra. I'll look later. I can't find that email right off the top of my. But you can email me and I'll email you again. I mean, I'll email you back because I can't find that email.
Well, we have about 5 minutes before Linda goes live. So what do you ladies think about going ahead and signing off so everybody has a chance to
Get
do
over
whatever
to
they need to
Linda's.
do?
Oh,
Yep.
let me grab that link.
I got it already.
Oh, well, good. You drop your link for Elephant Stampede.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes. This gives you a chance to refill your drink, grab a snack, go to the bathroom,
Or
and
whatever else you may need to tend to.
Elephant Stampede over to Linda's. And stay safe. Be kind to one another.
And remember, be the light out there in the darkness because you never know. might be your light somebody needs to see.
That's
Love you
right.
guys.
And
We
be
love you all.
kind. God bless you.
God bless you.